Good morning, everybody. I appreciate you joining me this morning. I appreciate you joining me. We count it a great joy for being on this morning. I count it a great day in the Lord, and I honor His presence. I'm here at work this morning, and some things came to my mind that I want to share just for a few moments with you, if I may. Ability. Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do, and attitude determines how well you do it. Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what it is you do, but actually attitude determines how well you do it. I need to say this to someone that is watching me this morning. These three words are something you're going to need: attitude, motivation, ability. I'm speaking over your life today that God will give you the ability to accomplish whatever it is that you need to do. That God will give you the motivation that you won't stop until you reach that area of doing it. And that you'll have the proper attitude, come hell or high water, traveling and travailing through muddy waters, or just making a smooth sailing. Or you have to go through tumultuous storms, that you'll be able to overcome and conquer what it is that you're supposed to have and what you're supposed to do. Let me give it to you again. Ability is what it is that you are capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do, and attitude determines how well you do it. Hear me. You have it, you can do it, you can achieve it. Is if you have the will set and the mind and the power to actually want to do it. Too far and along, we have too many people who never look at the fact of their ability, their motivation, or their attitude. But I'm speaking over your life today that God will give you the God supernatural ability, that you'll be able to conquer that very thing that you're trying to do. You're going to have the motivation to be able to do it even when people bet against you. Always bet on you, because nobody else will. But most important, the attitude. You got to have the proper attitude to make sure that you're going to do it. You got to have the right attitude. Rome is not built overnight. Not too many times where you have people that will always want to put their hand to the plow to even help you. But you have got to say to yourself that I am determined that I'm going to win, and I'm going to win big. You have to understand that you got to know your language. You got to know your area. Not friends, not enemies, just strangers with some memories. I learned that down through the years, that complaining is silly. Hear me. Complaining is silly. Either act or forget. Did you hear what I said? But you got to stop complaining. You got to stop always saying, woe is me, I'm undone. You got to stop always trying to get people to see your side and just know the truth of what God is calling and commissioned for you to do. Wise men are not always silent, but they know when to be. Sometimes you not saying a word, you speak greater volumes than you think you going off spazzing on people. Did y'all hear what I just said? Understand sometimes your silence will speak more volumes than you actually running your mouth. You know you're an adult when you get excited just to be in the place of prevalence and grace of what God has commissioned for you to do. My last point, because I got to get ready for a meeting. I got a long day today. I want to say this. Hear me very carefully. I want you to say these words to yourself and speak an affirmation over your life. I am worthy of love and respect. I am worthy of love and respect. I am worthy about love and respect. Don't be afraid to be different another day of your life. But I hear me. Don't be afraid to be different, but please be afraid of being the same like everybody else. Stop being like everybody else. You are a designer's original, and you are meant to break barriers. You are created in the image and the likeness of God. True. But watch this here. When God made you, he broke the mold. So as I leave you today, understand success is no accident. It is hard work. It is perseverance. It is learning. It is studying. It is sacrificing. And you got to understand that when you're really called to do what it is that you're called to do, you'll understand the price that you're supposed to pay for greatness. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got to go back and be great. I got to go back and be daring. I got to go back and do it all over again, because God is calling me to a higher dimension in him. And as long as I settle, I'll never reach the marks that God is calling me to be. What about you?